All right, well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allen with the Contractor License School, and I want to talk about why. Why become a construction project manager? Well, there's a variety of amazing, great reasons. First of all, it's the #1 most sought after job within construction, according to the U.S. News and World Report. But here's what's even greater. Out of all the industries in America, and especially in other parts of the world, the crazy thing is it's the 29th most sought after position currently in America. And so, as you can see, out of the top 100 businesses, this ranks really, really well. Now, right now, currently, there are about 51,400 open positions. That means there's a lot of jobs available. As a contractor licensing school and someone who has trained up thousands of contractors, I get calls from people from different companies, from the federal government, or people working on federal government projects, to people in the commercial world and in the residential world that actually are asking about, do you have any good construction project managers? Do you have anybody we can hire? We need someone that knows their stuff. We need someone that knows how to manage a project. So, ladies and gentlemen, the sky's the limit on all this stuff. Now, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, projects actually an 11.5% increase in job growth. Now, here's the beautiful thing. This is what I really love, is that the minimum or medium income, the average medium income in the United States for a construction project manager is around $91,000, $92,000 a year. But hey, here's the great news. It actually tops off at a little over $490,000 a year. So there is great money to be made. And by the way, these statistics are from the year 2022. So there's a lot of good stuff going on there. Now, the world is going to spend approximately $57 trillion on infrastructure alone by 2020. Now, these are some of the reports that have been coming out from all over the world, and what's beautiful about that is there is plenty of work in construction to be done. You know, one of the things I like about construction is the law of thermodynamics. Everything deteriorates, everything falls apart over time. That means there is consistency in work for you and for I to be doing around the world. Now, you're not limited to America. That's the beautiful thing about this construction project management course, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, is any country of the world needs great construction project managers. That's what you're going to get with this program. So I have another question for you, and that is, who is this course for? You. Yeah, that's it. It's for you. Now, going on a little bit more deeper than that, those working in construction who want to level up their careers. Maybe you are already working for a company as a construction project manager, and you're not looking to go get a contractor's license per se or start your own company, but you want to level up your knowledge and your skill. This course is for you. Or maybe you want to become a project manager. Maybe you've been doing construction and you like the idea of potentially being the supervisor or superintendent, managing the whole process. You geek out on all the different steps, and that's something that excites you. Well, this is going to be that course for you. Here's the beautiful thing. You don't need a degree. That's right. You heard me. You need the qualified knowledge and skill, and we're going to give you the knowledge, and then you can go out and get the skill if you don't have that. All right? You don't even need a contractor's license. Isn't that beautiful? That's great. You can go work for companies making anywhere from $90,000 a year to $400,000 a year. No degree required. So yeah, you don't have to spend $100,000, $200,000 going to university to get a degree when you can get this certification course that's going to level you up in your future. Now, the other thing is, maybe you're here and you just want to learn more about construction project management. This is going to do that. Hey, keep in mind, the stakes are high, but good managers are needed. I hear it all the time. Okay, so make sure you know that. Now, what are you going to learn in this course? This is great. I love this. So basically everything. Except for origami. We're not going to teach that. That's for a whole nother program. But all joking aside, so planning projects, the pre-setup, the post-setup, safety in construction, management construction equipment. So how do you manage that? How do you take care of that? How do you make sure that all the equipment is there necessary, whether it's cranes or forklifts or all the proper tools and saws, to make sure that everything's there so when your staff arrive, they're able to get the project done without wasting money. Materials management. I can't tell you how many times. In fact, I was working on a project, a hotel in Northern California, and this superintendent sent 40 drywallers to re-drywall the inside of an entire 10-story hotel on the Santa Cruz Beach boardwalk, and he forgot to order the drywall. That's thousands of dollars of mistake. So managing those materials properly, right? Scheduling, making sure you have the right equipment at the right time, the right people, the right materials, the right safety precautions put in place. There's so many amazing details in that you're going to learn about to help level you up. Communication, how to communicate effectively with shareholders. We even provide some training in this program on how to communicate with your staff, your team, of course employees, that's the same thing as staff, but your actual employees that are doing the physical work out there on the particular project, how to communicate with the owners and the lenders and the banker and the employer who hired you for this particular process, right? Time management, because hey, time is money. The more you waste of it, the more you lose money, and you don't want to lose money. Financial management is really one of the key components to a successful project, and financial management, ladies and gentlemen, is done in more than just numbers on a piece of paper. Financial management is how fast your team gets a particular project done. If two people can get something done in 2 hours, but it takes them 4 hours, maybe some retraining needs to be done, because those hours wasted are money lost within your company. So proper training throughout that process. We're going to go through that. We're also going to go through starting and completing your project. What does that look like? What are the details that you need to know when it comes to getting that project started, and then wrapping it up tightly and doing it well so that the client is happy, the subcontractors are happy, the employees are happy, and everybody walks away there singing, "Oh joy, happy is the day that we completed this project." There's a lot more. I want you to go ahead and dive in. There's a whole table of contents when you get the program. We're going to walk you through, but I just want you to know we cover everything you need to be a great construction project manager. Now, let's go on to the next thing. So, we talked about who the course is for, and of course that's you, but let me also touch on what you're going to get, okay? So, well, this is the beautiful thing. Once you complete the course, you're going to get a certification from us that not only is compliant here in the United States of America, but also it helps you to gain knowledge that is going to be incredibly useful for all the other countries that you're working in if you happen to do that. You're also going to gain valuable knowledge and skill that's going to level you up for your particular projects. That's going to set you above and give you the edge over other construction project managers, because wait till you see the credentials of the guys that are teaching this. You're gonna see that. I think it's gonna blow you away. And hey, by the way, you can also get free ice cream. That's right. Well, maybe. I mean, if you like ice cream. All right. More open doors are going to be open up to you because of your certification. Like I said, we get calls on a regular basis from companies that are looking for good, qualified construction project managers, and that can be you. You're also going to get motivation because you're going to walk in there with a certain level of expertise and knowledge that's been passed down to you that's going to help you in putting together your project from beginning to end and really winning at that project. And what does a win look like? Everybody does well, everybody makes money, the client is happy, your boss is happy, you're happy, and then you move forward. All right, now, so who are we? Well, we're like Morpheus, right? From the Matrix. That's right. We're trying to take you into the next level of your journey in this particular time in your life as you level up in business, to be able to provide you with a new destination through knowledge that levels you up to reach your greatest potential. That's our heart. That's our passion. So, ladies and gentlemen, know we're here for you. In fact, our passion, of course, is your success. So, who am I? Well, my name is Allen Diaz. And I own several contractor licensing schools throughout Southern California. We've trained up just about 5,000 contractors who on average are doing about $150,000 a year in gross. We have some doing multi-millions, some doing smaller projects, smaller jobs, doing about a couple $100,000 a year. So on average, they're fueling the Southern California economy with over $3 trillion. That's a lot of money in construction to be made. And we already talked talked about, there's $51 trillion to be made in construction with all the projects that are going on around the world currently. Now, I've been in construction for about 25 years, a little bit over, and I've gained quite a bit of knowledge in that time frame. My construction experience actually includes residential, commercial, government, and Indian reservations. We have a variety of those here, and so I've done work on those kinds of scenarios. I've also worked in North Africa, remodeling a building in Cairo, Egypt, and have worked on several projects in Latin America, specifically Mexico, and also in Belize, things like that. You know, although I spend most of my time currently right now working and doing construction and running the construction schools that we have, I want you to know that a lot of my experience has come with doing a finished carpentry trade, things like cabinetry, going into great detail, doors, windows, trim, crown, base, molding, really getting into the fine details of really specialized trades. I love that area of construction for me personally. Now, I've owned and ran my construction company for a little over 20 years in all this experience that I've gained. So I want you to know that there's a great amount of experience just from my side alone. But wait, I want to talk to you about the other guy who helped write this curriculum with me, Paul Netscher. Now, combined total, we have over 55 years of experience in construction to download to you, to give you so that you can take that and level up. You know, I like that word, level up. That's our desire. We want to see you go from where you're at now to a different level in your skill and knowledge. So you're going to hear me use that quite a bit. So let me tell you about Paul Netscher. Great guy. Now, Paul has been doing construction for over 30 years on over 120 different construction projects in 6 different countries. His projects include concrete, commercial buildings, houses, earthwork, roads, bridges, oil and gas refineries, and a variety of other large infrastructures that he's worked on. Few in the industry have been as fortunate as him to be involved in so many projects spanning different countries, and has worked with a variety of different clients, including private, corporate, government, and like we talked about, mining, gas, and oil, things like that. He's held senior level positions in construction companies and served on various industry bodies and boards as an advisor and a trainer and a mentor in construction, and has produced curriculum, which we're going to talk about in a minute, that has influenced lives in just about most of the countries here in the world. Several of his books, we're going to talk about in a second, have been translated into many different languages, which you can get. Paul authorized several construction projects, including one of the great books and projects that he's done that's really talked about in his book, The Successful Construction Project Management, The Practical Guide. You're going to be able to get great information about him and what he has done and some of the expertise that he has. You can actually go to his website. We're going to have that here on the screen, so you can go there, check out some of the books. But let me show you here. You're going to see on the screen that he's written a variety of books. One of them, Construction Claims, how to deal with claims. As you level up and go into construction, you're going to see that there will be a variety of different claims that you're going to deal with. Of course, building a successful construction company, construction management, successful construction project management, which this curriculum has used a lot of that content from that. The construction project manager, building and renovating houses. So the list goes on, ladies and gentlemen, but I want to encourage you, the experience you're going to gain from this construction project management course really goes far beyond the value that we're going to give you for what you paid for it. And that's the way we do things. That's the way we desire to give back. And that is, we want to make sure that when you walk away from this construction project management course or any of the other courses we offer and we're going to offer in time, that you walk away knowing you got more than what you paid for. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allen from the Contractor License School, and we look forward to you being part of the course. Hey, have a great year. Bye.